Hey, good afternoon guys, Tush coming at you. It's the 26th of October and we're just home from work and out in the garage. And before we start tinkering on the 59 a little bit, we want to do a few things tonight. I decided it would probably be a good time to get the snow tires out of the shed. They're actually calling for snow tonight, so got an appointment to take the Pathfinder into the shop on Friday, so we figured we'd throw the tires in the back of the truck and get them to install them at the same time as they install the rear shocks that I've purchased for the truck. I tried to install the rear shocks a few weeks ago, but they were rusted on there solid, and I was sort of tired of struggling with it on the ground in the driveway, so we're going to take it in and throw money at it to get it fixed. So that's Friday's job. But anyway, let me load those up into the back of the truck, and then we'll get back in the warmer garage and we'll do a little tinkering on the 59. Alright guys, we're going to start resuming work on the 59, and we're not going to do anything too big and dirty. We're just going to remove the remaining pieces of chrome and a couple of the remaining lights from the car and put them away in plastic bags and into bins, just to get them out of the way before we continue on stripping this car. We don't want to do too much in here with the 60 still in the garage. I gotta still store that hopefully this weekend, so until then it's going to be a kind of a just a sort of clean work in here. Sorry for the noise. I've got some already being served on the TV tonight, so that's keeping us company. Anyway, so first thing we're going to do is probably remove that Triumph emblem, and that's just simply held on by, I'll see if I can show you or not, just underneath here there's a few fire nuts, I call them, or speed nuts, just on the inside. Not sure if you can actually see them there. So that's where the emblem is held on the inside, so we'll just remove those spire nuts and we'll remove that emblem. We'll come back. Alright, so the emblem is removed and we've just got it sitting up there. I don't know how long that's been on the car, but you can see there's quite a bit of dust and dirt behind it, so it's good to get that removed. And the pins are all intact on the back of it, which is good, so I should be able to polish that up and reuse it. So next is going to be remove the license plate light. So we're going to remove this central little chrome bolt here, and then there's a couple of nuts on the inside that need to be removed, and obviously the wires disconnected before this comes out. So we're going to do that now. Okay, we removed the chrome piece and the and the glass, which just sort of sits inside, and then we've just got the light to remove, and I've cut the the red wire, removed the two bolts, and this is now ready to remove. So there we go. So onto these, the beehive lights, and these simply have three small screws held on with nuts on the inside. So we're going to remove this plate, the bulb holder, and then the rubber boot that goes along with it. So we're just going to do that now. Alright, the rear tail lights are now out, or at least the alright, the beehive lights, the buckets are now out of the bodywork, so I've just snipped the wire there. So we'll put those away for safekeeping. I managed to get all the fasteners out except for one that broke, so that wasn't too bad. So anyway, on to the next thing. So just been doing a little bit of sweeping and cleaning out the trunk, and you can see the state of it. It's got quite a bit of rust. It's a Canadian car, so that's kind of to be expected. So just doing a little poking with a screwdriver around the bottoms of the wheel wells, and of course you can see daylight. So we've got some fairly extensive repairs here that are going to happen. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to tackle that at some point. Just thought I'd take a quick shot of that so you could see where we're at. And we'll come back. See, I did not tell a lie. It's Thursday night after work, and we do have snow on the ground, snow on the truck, and it's about 0 degrees Celsius, so it's freezing cold out here. And I just thought I'd give you a quick shot of our first snowfall of the year. It was October the 27th. Ooh, I don't look forward to winter. Alright, it's Saturday. Storage day for the TR3, the 60 TR3. Warm today, it's about 20 degrees Celsius, but it looks like it's going to rain, so we're going to try to make it there before it does. And then we'll take a little video along the way. It's not going to be too exciting because I'm not going on the back roads. Alright, come back. So unfortunately most of the color's now gone off the trees and the leaves are off the trees. There's a few hanging around, but for the most part it's looking like winter. Although today doesn't feel like winter. Tomorrow will be. It's sort of returning to seasonal temperatures tomorrow, so today is probably a good day to take the car to storage. That's it for now, guys. That's it for the driving season 2016. See you in 2017. Alright, the 63A is safely in storage. All I got to try to do is maybe move it over a bit towards the 6. And I'm hoping, if I move that lift over there, that Genie lift, I'm hoping I can get one more. Maybe I get the TR8 pushed back in beside it if I put this thing on rolling jacks. I might be able to get the TR8 moved in beside it if I move the bike over a little bit. So got to play a little bit of chess tomorrow and see if we can make that work. I do have one more car to get in here. We got Les's Capri to go in here, so we got to make it work somehow. If I can't make it work, the TR8's going home and it's going at the side of the house. That's it for now, guys. Long day today. Alright, so the 60's away, as you saw. So we've got the 59 back on the right hand side of the garage. So we've got a spare 250 block here and a head over here that I've got a club member picking up tomorrow. So got it out from him. We had it in storage as well, so he'll be picking that up tomorrow, so that'll be out of here. So then Les brought some snow tires home that he has no space for in his garage, so we're temporarily in here, and we'll move those out shortly. We're going to try to move Les's Capri probably tomorrow. Not sure what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow. I don't think it's supposed to be great. I think it's only a high of about 7 degrees Celsius, and I think it's calling for rain, 80%. So we may have to do Les's Capri another day. Anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you later. Hey, good evening, guys. Tush coming at you. It's Tuesday, November the 1st, and we're just out in the garage, and we're about to sort of just get underway and get the garage cleaned up and ready to start back working on this 59 TR3A project. So in order to do that, I need to put some stuff away. I have the engine hoist out. This is all the stuff I've taken out of the cars that are in storage. So we've got to put that away. Got to put some random parts away. I still got the Webers out sitting on top of a bin, so I need to get those put away. Just general cleanup before I start making a mess out here and tearing this thing apart. So that's really the plan for tonight, is just to try to get a little bit organized. Maybe bring the sandblaster out and put it probably back over on that wall where it's going to be usable. I'm going to need that shortly. So that will entail me moving the compressors down the wall a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to think about how I want to get this garage organized and set up for the coming months. I'll probably have 4 or 5 months to work on this car, so I want to make the most of it while I can. It's not too cold out here in the garage tonight. It's just about 11 degrees Celsius. It's just over 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not too cold out here. I don't have the heat on here yet, so we'll probably have to set that up at some point too. So I'll probably dig the little shop heater out and just get that set up and ready to go for when it does turn cold. So that's it for now, guys. We're just going to be in cleaning mode, so maybe I'll take a little video at the end of the night and just give you an update. Alright, guys, we'll be back. I think one of my first projects is going to be refurbing this old sandblasting cabinet. It's now been through 2 full restorations, and it's definitely showing some wear. It's a cheap cabinet to begin with, Princess Auto, which is similar to a Harbor Freight in the US. It leaks a lot of sand, even though I've sealed it with silicone in the corners. Like I said, it's done me well, considering it's a cheapo unit, but the glass or the plexi needs to be replaced. It's got a crack in it, plus it's getting pretty cloudy, even though I used to tear off shields. And you can see the gloves are sort of hanging on by a thread as well. So while I've got it empty of sand, it's probably a good opportunity to do things like the gloves, maybe change the hoses out, the tips on the gun, and like I said, the plexiglass would probably be a good opportunity to fix all that up before I actually start going ahead and filling it up and using it again. So maybe we'll also invest in some new lighting as well. I've lost the light strip that was in the back there. It never really worked properly anyway. So anyway, that will be an upcoming project, and maybe we'll take a quick video of that at some point. Alright guys, just coming up to 8:30, and I think we're pretty much done for the night. We've got a pretty good start on getting the garage organized. We've got quite a bit of space around the car. We've got the under the mezzanine organized a little bit better. We've got this area cleaned up a little bit. We did move the sandblaster over to where we wanted it against the other wall with the compressors there. My little pop-up workbench ready to go. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So it was a good little piece of work tonight just to get that up on stands and sort of across the middle of the garage, so I can pretty much get to all parts of it. Eventually I will take the body off the frame and probably just store the chassis either outside beside the house or on one side of the garage, and then work on the bottom side of the body when I need to. But yeah, that's it for now. So really the only thing I really need to do to the garage now before it gets too cold is to do some insulation around the doors like I normally do to prevent the drafts coming in, and to prevent my hydro bill from spinning out of control. So we'll probably do that within the next few weeks, and then that means that the garage doors will pretty much be closed for the entire winter, which I never look forward to. It's always nice to have the garage doors open and be able to work in here when the temperature is right, but obviously can't do that in the middle of the winter. So that will get stuffed with fiberglass insulation like this piece is here, left over from last year. That's it for now, guys. We'll upload this tonight, and we'll get a fresh start on this. Hopefully, I won't be doing it tomorrow. I'm helping a buddy with TR6 transmission. We're putting a transmission back in a car. I don't think I'll video it, but you never know. Anyway, we'll talk to you probably more towards the weekend. Thanks, guys.